beautiful beings, how do you get a light in your voice? How do you go on the road and path to light language? Let's dive in. The biggest secret to getting light in your voice is to be light. And to channel light language, you have to get to a certain frequency of channeling. So, how do you do that? Well, one of the things that I do is sing. I sing, I sing, I sing. I have been singing since I have been a very little girl. I was very shy as a little girl, but singing always helped me process energy. So it would be in my bedroom or a playroom as a kid. When I went to school or when I was out in public, I'd be very shy. I would never sing out there. But funny enough, I grew up to be a performer and a singer-songwriter and now a sound healer. So that's interesting. But beautiful people, if you want a lightness to your voice, here's three things that you can do. The first one is sing. Sing a lot, okay? Find an instrument, find a piano, a drum, a guitar, and just start singing chants. Get out of your head around how it sounds. Get out of your head around trying to perform it. Just move energy with your voice through singing. Simple songs, chants, tones. So that's one way, okay? The second thing to do, and it's not like do one of the three, like do all of these, okay? The second one is meditate. Meditate every day and visit the stillness of your being. And in the process of visiting the stillness of your being, what happens is you start to become aware of your thought process. You start to become aware of trauma, of stuff that needs to be healed or released, so that you can really get deeper into your lightness of being. So meditate every day. I would say if you're starting out, 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, if you have a hard time quieting your mind, that's okay, because that's the beginning phase of meditating. Just keep letting your mind run and try not to engage. That's the process. And then eventually, the longer you do it, actually, you'll feel this kind of switch over where you start to feel really peaceful. You want to get to that stage in meditation. So that stillness is full of light. That stillness and your center of being is filled with light. So if you can meditate to that space and then sing out, oh my gosh, there's your light. And and that is the space and that is the frequency of channeling. So if you want to channel frequencies or channel a message or channel light language, that is that space, that brainwave space that you need to get to. It's past a quiet mind. You come into the stillness and all of a sudden there's just this switch you feel where the stillness and sense of peace just kind of comes over you. You're not unconscious. You're still in a conscious state, but there's just this warm kind of sensation of just, that. That is the channeling state, okay? Where you can channel light language, messages, ETs, whatever your contract is with that, okay? So number one is sing a lot. Move energy through singing. Simple songs. Songs that have, if you're going to do lyrics, songs that have lyrics that are uplifting and positive, no drama songs. Two is find a mantra that really works for you and sing it. Sing it in all different ways, or just toning the vowel sounds, okay? And number two is meditate every day, twice a day if you can. That puts you into that real beautiful state of stillness, of beingness, and put your brain in the certain brain waves that I think it's gamma. I think it's gamma waves that help you get into that channeling. All right, so number three is you are going to watch your thoughts. You are going to come into thoughts that you think often. And want to see where that leads you. So the thoughts that you think often will be frequencies that come through your voice. And so once you clear up the thoughts, say like, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, I could never, oh, I hate myself, oh, I'm ugly, oh, I'm not this enough, I'm not. If those are really active and those beliefs are active, that's a point of focus where your voice will have those frequencies. So the idea is to really focus on light, and your meditation will help you do that, and your singing will help you do that. And when you focus there, when you focus on where your thoughts are and clean that up and really change your set point of thoughts and belief systems, you're going to have a whole different frequency in your voice. And it's a more authentic frequency. It's your resonant frequency. It's your light frequency. So if you do these three things, you will notice that you have a light frequency in your voice. And you will notice that light language is happening. Now, when I sing light language, I just do tones and I just follow the flow of light through me. Some people start channeling different light language, like a different language altogether. Someone said that they were channeling mermaids. Someone said they were channeling light ETs. Some people are channeling it's just if it's a light consciousness and you have a contract to channel it, it'll come through. For me, I just have a sense that it's just light in general. It's source light, that the frequencies that are coming through my light language. And it's different for everybody. That's what's so cool. And it's cool, and you want to know where you are on your awakening and ascension vibrational journey, because listening to light language that's not in tune with your frequency could blow you out, or it could totally drop you down. Might be lower than where you're used to living from. So not all light language is the same frequency. It's different consciousnesses of light. So so listen to it, and if you start noticing that it's like coming in and on you, like, don't listen to that one anymore. You want, when you listen to light language and you listen to voices that have light in them, you want to feel this sense of expansion. That's when you know it's just a beautiful expansion. That's when you know that, ooh, this is working for me. So let me know in the comments, does this make sense? I know a lot of people have asked me about, how do I do light language? How do I sing like that? What's happening with the tones of your voice? How do you do that? This is basically how I did it. And here's a bonus. Here's a number 4. Yoga, Hatha yoga. I am a trained yogi. And when I was learning how to use my voice and cultivating the frequencies through it and creating a warm frequency, warm tone to my voice, I was doing a ton of yoga. I would do a 2-hour practice every day before I had a family. And what that did was it totally got the density out of my body, literally. So when we have a thought and we think it over and over, becomes a belief system, and that belief system starts to really solidify in the body. The body does not have a point of view. You as a being and a thinking ego and personality, we put that into our body. And so our belief systems, and that's why number 3 is so important, to really, where are your thoughts? What frequencies are coming through your voice? And so yoga, number 4 here, yoga will totally help you get the density and stress and tension out. So, as you restructure your belief systems, they go, but the tension's still held in the body. So you got to work with that. So doing Hatha yoga, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 times a week really helps you get that density out. And that's the law of subtraction, right? When you subtract the dense frequency from your body and being, you lift into your natural, authentic resonance, which is light. And so that's how you get light frequencies in your voice. And that's how you start singing light language. Now, I never got activated or took any training on light language. I just followed my path. I followed my path as a yogi. with as an energy worker, and then I became a Holy Fire Reiki master, and then I really tuned into the crystalline energy of my person, my sovereign self, and that was a whole journey. So on some levels, I guess with the Holy Fire Reiki really helped me take a jump in frequency, as well as my yoga practice and the access consciousness work that I was doing. Oh, and Course in Miracles, that perspective really shifts a lot. So wherever you are on your journey, whatever ray that you've taken to the sun will activate you and bring your vibration up if you allow it to, and you have diligent daily practice. um, yeah, diligent daily practice, moment to moment practice. Like if you are committed to your awakening and ascension journey, you probably will be living moment to moment, consciously moment to moment, getting out of as much autopilot as you can, and just start living consciously from moment to moment to moment. That really helps as well. And so, number one, sing, 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 sing all the time. Number two, meditate 1-2 times a day. Number three, tend to your thoughts and belief systems, upgrade them. Number four is do that yoga, get hatha yoga, get that density out of the body. And so, beautiful beings, I hope this was helpful. Let me know any questions you have about light language, about using your voice as a transformational awakening tool. And I have actually a whole course about that. It's an online course, really affordable. It's called Vocal Toning for Manifesting. It's on Teachable. The link is in the descriptions. But it's a really cool interactive online course where you can go at your own pace, where I teach you how to tone through the chakras, how to get to your vortex with your voice, how to make a somatic marker and make your somatic vortex note that you can always use every day to just find that space of manifesting and inner peace. And so this is what my voice has done for me, and it's always had my back. Um, your voice can be an amazing, amazing, amazing awakening and ascension tool that'll just kind of slingshot you, shoot you through through your awakening journey if you're willing to use it. There's a real interesting piece around using your voice. A lot of times when people go to use their voice, all this judgment comes up, and it's their judgment and it's the collective judgment. Did you know public speaking is America's #1 fear, above getting in an accident or dying? It's their #1 fear, public speaking. Why is that? Because it's so enmeshed in rejection. And so using the voice is very, very vulnerable. And by feeling that vulnerability, we get to the root, literally, down into the root chakra of where we felt rejected and unloved. That if we used our voice, we would be rejected. So this is all the stuff that needs to be resolved, and your voice helps you with. And that's why it's so fun being an awakened voice coach. So I help people learn how to be a sound healer with their own voice, but through that process, they awaken parts of themselves. They heal their chakra system. They awaken parts of their subconscious programming, and they get to choose, oh, I don't want to live this anymore. So it's really cool work, the awakened voice work. So I also do that too, and you can see that link in the comments. So beautiful beings, let me know, put a thumbs up down in the comments if this was helpful to you and you liked these 4 tips. All right, I will see you next time. Namaste, beautiful being.